Hey guys, Shadow Slayer come back at you. Today we got the box of the Infinite Forbidden. I think this is a main set, um, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, but I think this is a main set because we just had a special set released not that long ago. So, yeah, it's definitely one that I almost forgot about. But then I remembered. I'm like, oh wait a second, hold on. I knew there was another set that was coming out relatively soon, so I double checked, and this just came out not too long ago. But yeah, so we're gonna get cracking on it, and hopefully, we can get some good pulls. This one I didn't really do a whole lot of research, like I did the last set. Knew what I was looking for, but I do know there's some Yugioh cards, obviously. So we'll definitely look on the outlook for those, and then. Yeah, and we'll see what we can get going. Hoping that we get something, because last time we actually didn't get a any sort of like quarter century rares or anything like that. So hopefully this time we can get that. So let's see what we can get here. We'll go right side this time. But yeah, if I understand correctly, this will just have obviously some Yugioh support. I'm not sure what else other than Yugioh that it would be supporting. I don't know if there's any other sort of main cards that they're getting supported. If you know, just drop a comment, and then then we can go from there. But yeah, it looks like some dragon stuff in there. Look like saw some rock. That'd definitely be interesting to see. What's the, how if there's any that can change the meta in here. I think I saw there was the Yugioh card that was pretty good. I think that's one of them. Obliterate Blaze. I think that was something I saw that's pretty good. It's a good super, I think. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I always wonder with some of these main sets. Like I said, I don't play the main game. How much like a set like this could change the formula. Make because obviously people want some of the newer cards, but like with something like this, absolutely change your game. Where you're just like, oh, well, I gotta build an entire deck just based off of this archetype. I could imagine that with if it's like a brand new one. It's Ojamas. That's hilarious. But yeah, maybe there's something in here. Maybe like some Fiend, look like Fiend Smith. Interesting. Yeah, always cool to see if there's any sort of what I need to do. I need to go and go to an actual tournament and kind of watch these guys. So these guys are incredible. Like I've seen, some of the professionals and stuff like that play. Obviously on like YouTube and stuff. And but I don't ever really see like in person. Problem is the game store that I live closer to. It's still like a half hour, 40-minute drive. I gotta go on the throughway and everything. Ooh, nice. Actually, I think this is a good card. Dark Magician, the Magician of Black Magic. I think that's going to be one of the cards that we're looking for. Of course, I didn't set my sleeve. All right, yeah, I'm somewhat close. Still using these Pokemon ones, but yeah, I think that might be one of the better ones. I assume obviously the higher rarity, the better, but I don't know other than the quarter century if he comes in anything higher. I could be mistaken on that. Maybe he has a secret rare, but I assume if it's just ultra, then the only thing that could possibly be higher is quarter century. But I'm pretty sure that's a good ultra to get. Anything Dark Magician is always a good thing to have. So they got some Dark Magician support, and then they obviously have some Yugioh. Some dragons look like pendulums. But I see some dragons, light and darkness. So maybe it's kind of like some of the older archetypes maybe getting some love because I've seen some Fiend, Dragon, obviously a Dark Magician. That's kind of cool though. But yeah, I gotta know if, you know, when they do supports like these for the mains, like how viable does it make? How viable does it make that deck? You know, like is someone gonna go out and like win tournaments with an Yugioh deck? Like actually, you know, so that I was gonna say that's already a thing technically. Oh, look at that, nice secret rare. Because I mean, there was that one guy that won with Yugioh, because obviously you get like a pull deck for Yugioh. And that was actually just not that long ago, I don't think. And I think not only did he win once, but I think he won twice, which is pretty crazy, you know, to pull Yugioh in 2023, 2024. But hey, I mean, if you can make a mill deck for it, I mean, as long as your opponent doesn't destroy you in one turn, you'll be alright. Spell card, Monster Reborn. Hey, hold on, what? Target one monster in either graveyard special summon to your field, but for the rest of this turn, it cannot attack, and neither player can activate its effects. You can only have one spell card, Monster Reborn, per turn. Oh, so they did a workaround of Monster Reborn, huh? Oh, and that's a quick play, too. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I have some... Yeah, that's... Huh. Well, I mean, I guess that would make it, you know, not as crazy as, you know, having the actual Monster Reborn, where it's kind of more of a vague description. That's kind of a cool machine. Interesting. Could, you know what? If Monster Reborn is still on the restricted list, that could be... It's a little game changing. It's not like, you know, it's not gonna. I don't think that's gonna break any metas, but I think that would be a excellent card to have. Mimighoul Master, a zombie, some zombie support, huh? Little kitties. Interesting. Okay, so that's our next card. Another Ultra. I think that rabbit's pretty decent too, but I don't know. Gameplay wise or value wise? Questions. Always the question. Yeah, some definitely old archetype, you know, support. Which, hey man, I'm cool with that. Set that down there. I gotta do something with some bulk. A lot of bulk. Just chilling around. Gotta find... I think... I want to say that card shop does take bulk. But I think... I don't know. I don't know what they do with it. I don't know if they just sell it online or if they just... You know, they sell it in literal bulk. Say, hey, all these cards for this amount of money. Makes you wonder. I know they do it with Pokemon. I gotta do the same thing with Pokemon. I have a crap ton of bulk I just need to get rid of. It's probably not as crazy as some people have. I mean, I'm sure some people have insane amounts. Probably even more than I do, but it would be nice to clear up some space. I think when I move the office, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to go through it and see what I can do, you know. See maybe if I can get rid of it. I think you have to organize it. And I assume they'd pay you more if it's already organized. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But I know they do have a sign at that shop saying they do buy bulk. But we'll have to double check that. And also, it's always good to go through your bulk just in case, because I know some cards that you think aren't worth a lot of money, that can actually be worth a little bit. I had a card for Pokemon, a Regieleki, and I was like, you know, I had a few of them that because I opened them up, and I was like, oh, these can't be worth much. And I look them up, and you know, it was nothing special about it. It was just a regular VMAX, and it was worth like $20. And I was like, oh, well, in that case, I'm gonna I'm gonna sell those. So I end up selling like 3 or 4 of them on TCG Play really fast too, because they had just won a tournament or something like that. I guess that's what made them high in demand. And so I was like, well, you know, in that case, sometimes you just gotta sell it while it's hot. I know sometimes that's it's hard to catch that trend, but if you can, absolutely. You know, I got some have some Moonbryons that I've held on to, and they just keep going up and up in price. I mean, there's really no need to sell at the moment, but I mean, I have them graded with AGS, and value-wise, I don't think they're really going to retain much. It's almost better to just have them raw at this rate. This last I looked, they were like $800-900, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. So we get another secret rare here. Stellar of the White Forest. I wonder if that's any good. Not sure. So I think that's it for secret rares. I think we can only get 2 secret rares in a box. We might be due for 1 more ultra. I think it's 4 in a box for ultra. Let me see real quick. So we have 1, 2, 3 ultras, 2 secrets. Yeah, I think we're due for 1 more ultra. And maybe if we get the quarter century, I think that's where we're at. So yeah, I think that's all we're due for, unfortunately. But we got down to the last 3 packs here. I have not been having a lot of luck here lately. But hey, you know, you win some, you lose some. That's how the cookie rolls, or the cookie crumbles, as they say. But yeah, you guys have to let me know how you think of this set. I haven't heard like anything super crazy about it. But I know, you know, it's more like the special sets that get a lot more craziness. Ooh, Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate. Sorry, I'm exhausted. But I figured since I was like, I got home, I'm like, oh, you know what? I definitely should open this. A lot of times I do this after work, so if I ramble / mistake in a word, that would be why. But yeah, that's actually probably another really nice one to get, Exodia card. So happy that that's the last of the like the ultra rares and stuff like that. But I don't think we're gonna get you know, the quarter century, unfortunately, this time. I think that's, yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't. However, that being said, ultra rare wise, we did amazing. And I don't, like I said, I don't know about the rabbit or this Stellar of the White Forest. But yeah, make sure those aren't quarter centuries, and they are not. They're a little bit more shiny if they were. But I feel like these 2 right here are probably the best ones that you can get for ultras. But yeah, let me know. I maybe something about that guy too. Maybe those 3. But yeah, you guys will have to let me know. And yeah, well, hopefully, I think we'll get some. I think we'll get another set here coming up. I'm sure Yu-Gi-Oh's, they always got a lot of stuff coming out. But yeah, I don't think I have anything really planned out. I've just been kind of, you know, getting, you know, newer sets when they come out. I haven't been super proactive on trying to get some new stuff. I was thinking about maybe doing the Battle Spirit Saga, but it's hard to find the new set online, because I guess there's a lot of people that are just losing money, that are selling, like the first sets are like going for like $30 online and stuff. So I don't really know what's going on with that per se. I don't know if they're just not advertising it right or what's happening, but it's has not been a good situation for them. So, well, hopefully they can turn it around. Maybe they'll get some set coming out, and that, you know, gives it another spark. But yeah, for right now, I don't really have anything else. I know Pokemon hasn't been really I don't know. It hasn't been hitting strides with me. That's why I've been opening Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh is, the boxes are a little bit cheaper, a little bit more fun to open because of some nostalgia. Pokemon hits that, but the silver borders, I don't know. Maybe I'm not the only one because I've heard they're kind of struggling. So, anyways, well, that's enough of that. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.